I just got something from a gold and silver dealer I have never seen before. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Empire Precious Metals. Stormy here. If you're new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a guy in a bucket talking about precious metals, so make sure you blast that subscribe button, get the bell notification clicked. That way you get updated with any new content. Today I am talking about something that I got from a gold and silver dealer that I have never seen before. And many of you are very familiar with Guy, also known as Coin Guy, from a lot of the videos seen on Spegtacular's channel. I recently called Coin Guy and I spoke to him for quite a while on the phone, and he actually sold me some items that I am very, very excited to open up on the channel. Now, what you see here in front of you on my desk, I've got some old Morgan dollars, I've got some pre-33 gold here too, and then I've got some of these Confederate notes. I don't know if you are familiar with these. In fact, this is the first time I've ever owned anything like this before, but these are dollars of the Confederate States of America. And those of you who are familiar with my channel, you know that I am a history teacher. I teach American history from 1776 up to the Reconstruction era of around like 1877. And so these are something that I wanted to purchase and bring into my students, because in my opinion, there is just something a little bit more interesting, a little bit more of a wow factor when you can actually put physical artifacts in the students' hands and let them actually see the items as opposed to just pictures of them. So these Confederate notes here are actually surprisingly not that uncommon. They're not that rare. You can pretty much get these at a lot of different places. I was surprised. I thought something like this being, 150 years old, give or take, that these would have, been very, very valuable. But, something like this, maybe $20, $30, maybe a little bit less, depending on where you get it from. You got a 20 here, got another 20, and they got the 50 over there. This is Jefferson Davis. But I thought this stuff was, really, really cool. And like I said, I wanted to have something to actually give my students to hold when we are talking about the Civil War. Now, when it comes to, precious metals, that I love gold, I love, silver, but I wanted to have something that was very unique. So I actually got this right here sent to me from Coin Guy, which I'm going to open up and share with all of you. I haven't opened this yet, as you can see, and I'm going to probably slice my fingers, but I'm very excited to see what's inside here. Spoke to Coin Guy, like I said, last week for, I would say, give or take, about 20-30 minutes on the phone. And he sold me some really awesome things. So why don't I get to this in just a moment? I'm going to put this over here to the side. And I'm actually really excited for what's in here. Let's see. Put this over there. All right, so this is taped shut too. Now, these notes that you see here, I actually got from Guido Stacken. Definitely check out Guido Stacken's channel. Great guy, trusted seller within the community, as I just bang into the tripod. All right, this is really awesome. All right, so we've got a $2 State Bank. Oh, wow, this was a boat. I didn't even ask for this. Or maybe I did. No, I didn't. I think they just sent this to me as a gift. This is because those of you familiar with the channel know I'm from New Jersey. This is State Bank at Trenton. I'm going to have to give them a call and thank them for this. Wow, that is completely unexpected. And here it says 1830. That is really, really cool. Nathan over at Coin Guy, he also spoke with me, texted back and forth. This is completely unexpected. It says 1862 there. I'm going to have to actually just call and ask. But wow, is that awesome. That is awesome. What I purchased from Coin Guy was this right here. A 50-cent Confederate States of America note. The one thing that is interesting, at least to me, and I didn't know this, is that there were fractional notes. I knew that there were fractional notes, in existence, but never really paid too much attention to them. But this is a 50-cent note, and as you guys know, or maybe you don't, the Civil War required a lot of metal for various things, right? Weaponry, bullets, railroads, whatever you can think of that needed metal. And so there was a coin shortage. So what they ended up doing is they printed, fractional dollars, in this case cents, on paper notes. So here you have, it says 2 years after ratification of Treaty of Peace between the Confederate States and the United States. So this is a 50-cent note, nothing on the back. This is rare. This cost me roughly $50, but very cool. And over here we've got, I don't know why they sent me oh, okay, now I see. All right, so we got Coin Guy right there. That's actually really funny. It's actually on the dollar. He's just stuck it on there. That's too funny. That's a nice touch. So we've got the Coin Guy dollar. If I handed this to my kids, they'd be like, what president was this? And so that's pretty funny. Let me put this back into the sleeve here. All right. Thank you very much, Coin Guy and Nathan. Appreciate you both. And so now, also in here, what I wanted to get into. These are known as hard time tokens and Civil War tokens. Hard time tokens, those were in the 1830s as a result of Andrew Jackson's presidency, when he basically took down the Second Bank of America and Roman Empire. So they sent me stuff that I didn't even ask for. So this is from the Roman Empire, circa 200 AD. That is pretty awesome. That is cool. Going back to the hard time tokens, thank you so much, guys. Here you can see. Let's get that into. There we go. That is pretty awesome. Hard time tokens, when Andrew Jackson took down the Second Bank of America, it caused a coin shortage. People were hoarding coins. So during the hard time token, these different coins, or I should say tokens, were created by different businesses, and they were political in nature. So I'll get to these in just a moment. But this is a hard time token. This is an actual pretty common one. Here you can see it looks like Andrew Jackson. You see him right there. Let's get this a little bit closer. But you got Andrew Jackson in his war chest with his saber, and he's got the bag of money there, right? It's like he's taking the money and from the banks and giving it to the smaller state banks. And it says, take responsibility for your actions. Basically, it says, I take the responsibility. So political in nature, pretty cool. But this is not, dollars or anything like that. This is what they call a hard time token. And on the other side, here you've got, it looks like the donkey. And for those of you that don't know, Andrew Jackson was pretty much the founding father of the Democratic Party. And his political opponents called him a jackass. And he liked that title so much that he ended up taking that and saying, let's make that the mascot for the Democratic Party. Is that a Is that a donkey, or is that a wolf? What is that? It makes sense if it was a donkey, but the more I'm looking at it, Roman firmness, I think that might be a wolf. Well, I gave you guys a little history background on the Democratic mascot of the donkey, but this to me is looks like a wolf now that I'm looking at it. A donkey wolf, a donk wolf, a wonky. We got a wonky on the back there. Very cool. And then over here we've got some Civil War tokens, and again I chose the ones that were pretty much closest to me in my state. And so here we've got Trenton, which is the capital of New Jersey. And here it says, hard to see it there, B.W. Titus. And so these are known as like store cards. So you would either have things that would promote businesses or would be political in nature. So this right here, it says dry goods, oil, cloths, carpets. So almost like a business card in some way. And I guess these could also have been used as a form of currency. And then we've got this one too, which is from Neptune. And this is called the Neptune House of Atlantic City. Flip this around. What does this say? Schmicks? Smicks? I just thought it was just something cool that I wanted to be able to show my students, especially being from New Jersey. We've got another. This is a hard times token. I liked this just because it was, really, really like easier to see the details on this. It says merchants from New York. Not 1 cent, as you can see, because it's not, currency. Right? Just a really cool thing. So the hard times token, we'll put that right over there. We got this Glassworks thing. Where's the one that I saw? This one was a pretty cool one. This had a pig on the front, so this is for a butcher. Just another cool piece. One more, and then you guys get the gist. But I just thought that these were really awesome. So this boot, figured why not? Just a cool piece from Michigan. Groceries, boots, and shoes. Again, almost like business cards in some way, right? But could have been used also as like a form of currency. Thought these were really, really cool. So I wanted to get them, be able to put these in the hands of my students, teach them a little bit more about the Civil War, and really kind of make everything come to life a bit more. But anyhow, brand new to me. I know some of you who are into numismatics and collect coins have seen these before, but I'm curious as to what you guys think about these hard times tokens and these Civil War tokens. Do you own any of these? Do you own any of these historic notes? Let me know in the comments down below. And I would like to quickly thank these elite channel supporters. And if you haven't already become a channel member, please check out the awesome perks and join today. With that, this is Empire Precious Metals. Until next time, long live the Empire.